Hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. Alright, let's check it out. Let's see what we got for you right now. We have a car it was very strange when it came out, and even till today's date, I think it's a very strange looking car, but at the same time, it has a lot of attractiveness to my eye at least. Because it's so different. When cars are so different, it stands out to me. Now let me do a proper presentation of this. What we have in front of us right now, it's a 19, by the way, it's a 143 scale, 1987 Subaru Alcyone 2.7 VX. Now this model in other parts of the world were known as the Subaru XT, like in North America, specifically in United States. Just so you know about this model, when this car came out in the US market, was the most aerodynamic car in the market. Tells you right there. Subaru was one of those brands that were kind of quirky, and they always wanted to make sure they give you the weirdness, but at the same time, they are different. Starting with right off the top of the head, I see a windshield wiper. Not windshield, rear wiper. And this is not a hatchback. This is a sports car. It does have a trunk, but it does have a wiper. So that's a very unique, a weird, unique thing to see in a car, that it's not a hatchback or station wagon. But it came with one. And another thing, this was an all-wheel drive. Even though it was a sports car, it was an all-wheel drive vehicle. By the way, guys, this model came out in 1985 all the way down to 1991. And this car in some parts of the world, like I said, in Japan was called Subaru Alcyone. In Australia and New Zealand, they call them the Subaru Vortex. I like the name, Subaru Vortex. Makes it gives it that attractive name to it. By the way, guys, this is a resin model, and it's a very well made car, very well made looks. I like how detailed it is, even to the wheel. The wheels are exactly how they were in real life. The shape, that slanted that you see from, facing forward a bit. That slanted, it was really like that when the cars were sold. They had a little bit of the facing from higher in the back, all the way facing towards, facing pointing down. But I like it. It's weird. It's a strange, weird, attractive car. Now, one thing I do have to say, unfortunately, you do not see them on the road no more. At least in the US. I'm not sure in other parts of the world. You know, Japanese cars, when it comes to like the engines were great, but the problem were their bodies. Some of them didn't have the best chassis or quality, so the bodies used to damage real quick, rust real quick, and you barely see them on the roads anymore. Now, let's talk about engines. And they had a 1.8, or like this one, which is a 2.7. The 1.8 was a 4-cylinder, and the 2.7 was a 6-cylinder. Transmission wise, it had a 3-speed automatic that was only for the Japanese market, or otherwise you had a 4-speed automatic or a 5-speed manual. This car, as you see, had the pop-up headlights, those well remembered for a lot of people. Those pop-up headlights back in the 80s that were so common that you do not see no more in any car, which I explained in other videos. I read that were not the most reliable. Sometimes the motor that it wouldn't work, so you couldn't drive these cars. Not just these cars, any car that had like a pop-up headlights, you couldn't drive them at nighttime because you couldn't. The motor wasn't working. That brought back the headlights up, so they stopped altogether making like that. All right, guys. So I'm gonna let it go around a few times, and I'll be right back. Alright, everyone. So, what do you guys think about these Subarus? These quirky looking sports car back in the 80s? Do you think were a hit or they were a miss? Did you like them or you thought they were too weird for your taste? You know, not everyone has um, the taste for certain cars, and it's fine. We're humans. We don't have to. Everyone doesn't have to like the same type of vehicles, the same type of food, the same type of lifestyle. Everyone's different. It's fine. So, what do you guys think about these cars? Did you like them? Let me know in the comments below where you guys are from. And don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up that I always appreciate when you guys show me that you are interested in these videos as much as I'm interested in making them. And don't forget to click and subscribe. And you know the bell next to subscribe button will remind you when I'm posting more videos. Alright, everyone. Take care of yourselves more than ever. And goodbye.